This assassin build is absolutely destroying lobbies right now, and if you're playing assassin and you're not running this loadout, you're literally throwing. Here's the full breakdown. I've tested pretty much every assassin setup over 100 plus hours, and this is by far the most consistent build that I'm running right now because it's fast, it hits hard, and it's perfect for the assassin playstyle. Let me show you exactly what I'm running. All right, so this is the build. So starting with the primary, you could use whatever you want technically, but since you're the assassin, you want something close range and kind of scrappy. Like the bully is perfect, but I also really love the impact HAR. I personally like it, but if you have the bully, definitely use the bully, but this is just what I personally like. This is the only attachment that I'm going to go over here is I think this grip, the minus 30 recoil is just, it's insane. Like it makes it feel like it has no recoil, especially if you're on keyboard and mouse. It's personally one of my favorites. Equipment, I love the bubble shield. So the assassin's all about close range, using the knife. As you know, I love the knife, and just staying within that close distance. SMG, so the bubble shield allows you to kind of break up the range. So people were charging at you, you switch to the knife. People kind of back away, you can poke out and shoot them. Like the bubble shield gives you a lot of great options. Purple shield, of course. Cores, I really love this one. Is the active camo recharging quickly. Game changer. There's not much to be said about that. It's really, really nice. And then I love this. I'm always crouching, especially when I run my knife builds. Staying crouched and moving fast, sneak up on people. It's great. The knife, it's awesome with the knife. This one's a flex. I like this because I like popping the smoke and being sneaky and closing the range is the main thing. And that helps with my ultimate. This is one of my favorites, and I've talked about this in my past videos. And the knife fight V3. I love the knife. I've had almost all of my 3v1s with a knife specifically. I'm not sure if I've gotten any with guns. I've 3v1 many times with knife fight, in the blue one specifically. Bionic legs, also my favorite. I think you should definitely be running this. You move faster while your shields are depleted. I love that. But the agility and the finisher siphon, that is so huge. The agility is huge when you're sprinting up and just wanting to get that knife in. And like the finisher siphon's great because when you chain like multiple kills, gives you more health and shield. It's awesome. I love it. Ammo, obviously you need your ammo. These heals, whatever heals you want. Don't forget self-revive. A lot of players will forget self-revive. There's been so many times. Sometimes I've traded teams and self-revives have just clutched it up, and I'm sitting there shocked, like, wow, that guy self-revived. The only reason why they won is they had a self-revive. Signal jammer, any other consumable you have, run it. I also want to make another note. The reason why I don't run 2 guns is because the marathon is about risk and reward. You don't want to risk 2 purple nice weapons to die. It's not worth it unless you're really good and you have a good squad. I like to run 1 gun for 2 reasons. Obviously, 1 being less risk, but 2 because I can carry or pick up someone else's purple and vault it. You have extra storage. It is so nice. That's just the way I run. I think that's the best way to run in general. This is the best loadout, I think, for Assassin. Okay, now that you've got the build, here's the part that everyone gets wrong. Watch these fights, and I'm going to call the exact second that I win before I even start swinging my knife in people's face. So this first guy had no idea I was behind him at all, but this guy did. And so my only goal here was killing him, because then as you can see, the rest of the people are so much easier once you get that first guy that sees you down. Because by the time they communicate where you are, it's already too late. So now for this last guy, we had no idea where each other were. And I had to bait him out here with a fake revive. The goal is to get them to come to you because you have the knife. You want to bait them towards you to close the distance. So you can see that here with this revive. It worked perfectly. Let me explain what just happened there. The first guy got knifed, had no idea where I was, and he ran immediately to go heal, which was smart. And then I looped around. I didn't go the same way or chase him. I looped around and went for the guy that saw me first, which was the destroyer. As soon as I killed him, his team had no idea where I was. The triage was just dead because I was behind him. And then they would put me in that last 1v1 fight, and he was searching for me, and I knew he was healing. And the last thing I want is to get in a long range fight or for him to get the jump on me. So I used a tactic, which in that specific scenario, it was a fake revive, something to get him to come up and charge me because I'm the melee. So for this next clip, my teammate's down. I kill him right after he downs my teammate. I'm on low health. I need to reset because I'm going to die from anything at this point. A quick reset, stay stealthy, and I heard him pop the triage ultimate ability, which I knew left him vulnerable.
And he was kind of smart here because he was running away from me, backpedaling because he knew that I had a knife. But unfortunately, he was locked into that animation, and we got the 2v1 here. That team was pretty upset because they were stacked. GG's on that one. And now for this next clip, this is just a short example of how the knife beats the gun every single time at close range. You can see he was fully spraying me, and no matter what, I still get him down. Even if he hits all of his shots, they still lose. Okay, you don't want to miss this next clip. There's two really key important tactics I used to 3v1 this fight. One being here is that I knew he's far away, so I'm obviously not going to sprint at him. And this part right here is key. Notice how I know he's around the left, so I run behind a cover, quickly swap to my knife, and then I push him, secure the kill. I don't think he know what happened there. Then this last guy, I didn't think he expected me to run out, and unfortunately he happened to be reloading at the same time, and we secured all three of them. And you can hear my teammate's reaction here.
You're a dog. Oh my god.
Okay, for this next clip, you can see I come up with the plan here, and I kind of walk through it during the actual clip, so I'll kind of let this one play, and you guys can see what happened.
He's lasering me over here, my side. So I think you go through this doorway, I'm gonna go through the vent and get him.
Wait, hang on. I need...
Shoot at him or something, distract him.
See, all I cared about right here was just shoot at them because I knew I was going to get behind him. But you notice how I don't run until shooting starts.
Got one. They're both cracked, dude.
Once I heard him say they're both cracked, I knew it was going to be an easy cleanup, so that's when I swapped to my gun, and then they're all three dead. So this is a clip where I messed up. As you can see in this freeze frame here, this rook saw me and heard me way before I even saw him, and then I still chose to charge him with the knife blindly, and it resulted in us losing our purple shields and all of our good vault loot.
Rook on me. I'm dead.
You can see the rook played that perfectly by getting that first shot, knowing where I was, and backpedaling. The rook honestly did amazing there as much as I was upset, and I kind of costed it for the team there. I get the self-revive off here, and I throw a chem grenade when I should have thrown a smoke, and I might have made it out of there. But, you know, lesson learned.
No!
Alright, so that's personally the best assassin build in the game right now, and if you're still dying, it's usually because of one of two things. It's that you're sprinting towards the team and not thinking about it. You're just a body running at them and they're going to spray you down. Or two, you're not running this loadout. You need to have agility and high melee damage for this to work. Now comment assassin and tell me what you keep dying to, and I'm going to reply with a fix. And if you want some flex options or settings that I'm using, I'm going to be posting that in the next full build guide. So subscribe so you don't miss it.